had times in my life where I've questioned whether or not humanity is worth saving. And believe me when I say, there is a lot of good examples to just say, fuck it, and walk my happy ass to Cheyenne, or anywhere where a nuclear silo is, and just press the big red button.
He's losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
Because Jesus Christ. And as much as I would love to do that, I know that there are facets of humanity that are at least worth a damn, so I'm not gonna walk my happy ass to the closest nuclear silo, press the big red button, and fucking hit the reset button on everything. No. Instead, let's talk about the fucking thing that we're talking about today. Just Double Eagle's small G36 with an MP5 stock.
Excuse me, what?
And what I absolutely love is that they have SWAT, but what the fuck is this? I don't think that's how SWAT... You reversed an image, you dumbasses! Please tell me there's some French English. No, there is no French English. I do like to have an airsoft gun right there. More accurate. Jesus Christ. Hi. What's even worse is when you do open the box and you see the instruction manual. It's not even folded! And it's completely flattened out. They didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
But what I really love is how everything's laid out. But instead of click, for when you put the magazine there, it's pata. Pata. Or is that what that's what it's supposed to sound like? It's supposed to sound like pata.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes.
Oh, that's fun. A little bit of plastic on my foot. I just... And what's sad is that this is a smaller version of their actual full-size G36C Springer, which actually is decent. Actually has dummy bullets in it. Actually looks decent. Actually has some cool features about it. But this is not cool. This is pretty bad. The plastic on it is thick. The price tag's exaggerated. There's no actual stippling on this. The M48, as it's called, it has a weird-ass magazine. It doesn't have anything that I could safely say is actually worth the damn that it is. And the MP5 stock you see right here does not come out. I'm yanking on this son of a bitch. I'm yanking. It ain't coming out. You think it's got ambidextrous safety? No, it has only one side safety right there. Priming it. You still have the full ambidextrous priming handle. But even then, it's just ridiculous. Here's the thing, guys. I've seen a lot of small G36s. There are compact G36s in the real steel world. They're basically PDWs. The XM8 actually had a small compact variant, which was a short-barreled, extendable stock variant, which had which was basically a PDW. There is actual small G36s. There are parts you can put on a G36 to make it compact, to make it into basically an SMG variant. But this is not how you fucking do it for Springers. Double Eagle, what the actual fuck? And the price tag of the son of a bitch for this thing? $20.
What? What the fuck?
You heard correctly, you sons of bitches. $20 goddamn dollars for this.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Bullshit.
You know what I'd like to do right now? You know what I'd like to do to people who approved of this? I'd like to dress up in a goddamn bear suit, walk up to them, and then punch them across the fucking face and tell them they're a dumbass!
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
Dumbass! You dumbass! You're a dumbass! Such a dumbass!
Oh yes, I go full Nick Cage on these bastards! Whoever approved of this needs to be thrown through a fucking wall! I just...
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
I'm gonna get through this without losing my voice. Let's just get to the firing test. Let's get to the range test. Get this the fuck over with so we can move on. Okay, so I have the chronograph and the compact G36 11.2s, Black Ops. So let's see if it works out. Okay. Here we go. 195. $209. $212. $213. It seems like it's trying to creep up in FPS every shot. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. $211. I think that's where we'll stop there. So yeah, around the 200 marks. Or at least the two teens, I want to say. But, aside from that, I'm going to fill this up and we are going to actually... By the way, this is not a spring or high cap. This is actually what would be considered a mid cap, because there is, from what I could see, there is no way to actually load in the BBs high, anyway. But yeah, that's just how it is. The way the... What is it going to say? It says it's going to have 94 feet. So you know what? We'll take this out to about 60 feet, and we'll see if that actually does hit. Which, once again, I'll have the run cam on this thing, so you guys can actually see if the BBs are going that distance. Anyway, let's get to the distance test and see how this thing does. Here we are, roughly 60 feet out. I've got the run cam ready to go to see if we're actually going to hit inside the BB catcher. So let me just go ahead, get her turned on. Go. Saw that too, right? It went beyond 60 feet. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but we're roughly at 60 feet, so they were going beyond the target. So I'm gonna take a good shot in the dark and say 65, maybe 68 feet at the most, but that's a surprise for me. Let's get back inside and let's get the final verdict of this thing. Believe me, as much hate as I have for this thing, as much hate as I do have for the price tag of it, there is one thing I actually am shocked by, is its performance. It actually is breaking 60 feet. It actually is getting a little bit of decent distance, even though it does like to shoot it over the place. But then again, that's probably because of the barrel. Yep, it's the barrel not being secured, and it's just wobbling all around like a free floating barrel. But is it worth your money? Hell no! In my opinion, my humble opinion, mind you, this needs to be discontinued. It needs to be taken back and improved upon. It's a good idea. Actually, have the MP5 stock be able to be retractable. This is honestly a cool idea of an MP5 stock on a G36. I like that idea. It's innovative. It's actually kind of cool. As for everything else, however, I could care less about. And the final score of it is no more, no less than a... Oh, I believe it was hard. It really was hard. But it is a 4 out of 10. Below average. Believe me, it would have gotten a 3 out of 10 if it did not surprise me with the performance of it. Actually does do good. It actually does have a decent, well, shooting. It actually does do decent. But that's it. It's just decent. It's below average. It's not average Springer. It's not above average Springer. It is below average. Really, that's about it. I thought it was going to be horrible. Believe me, it is, but it's one of those things. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL. If you'll excuse me, I need a drink. See, tequila, no. 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 Let's see, Jägermeister? No. Let's see, Martini? No. I knew I had it somewhere. I knew I had that whiskey somewhere.